Hi friends, it's day 12 and today I'm grateful for fall colors and the ability to make my family a nice meal and to have enough money to have food on the table and a roof over our heads. Right now I have jambalaya simmering and I'm actually making a video showing you how to cook it. I'm also grateful for my wonderful friends from church who have basically helped me raise my kids. I love that wherever we move, we have like an instant family. The day we moved in, two other families were moving into the area that day. The group of people that showed up to help these families move in got bigger and bigger. By the time they showed up to our place, there were seriously like 20-something people, including kids. And we couldn't even believe how fast they unloaded everything. Loading was another story. That was a lot more work. And I had ordered a bunch of pizza and everything, and they said, oh, we already ate one of the other moves. These are friends who have dropped everything to help me. People who have taken my boys on hikes on mountains and kept them safe. Our bishop is even called regularly when one of my children doesn't show up to church, or will stop by to make sure they're okay. After Sabrina was born, I was still having trouble with my back from being rear-ended. I had people sign up to come over and hold her so my back would stop spasming. There are countless ways that they have shown us love, and today the boundaries are changing and we're going to find out who our new church family is going to be. We'll still have a lot of the same people, but this is always a really hard transition to go through, and that's just what happens when you have a lot of growth in the area and the chapel starts overflowing with people. And I had a friend who was asking me, well, why can't you just decide where you're going to go? And in our church, everybody has a calling, everybody is involved. So you don't just go to church and listen and go home. And everybody has a day job. So our bishop, he works at a bank. And then he spends many more hours counseling people and helping people. No one asks to be a bishop, and anyone can be called as one, which is a very humbling experience for people. And then we all vow to support each other in our callings. We have so many great programs that help us make sure that everyone is taken care of, from children to adults. I am so grateful for that. I don't know what I would do without these people in my life. Years ago, when Jared was 2, he and I had been sick off and on for weeks. And just when I thought we were finally over it, it started back up after my husband went to work. And I called my friend, and we have this program called Visiting Teaching, and that's when the women have a partner and a list of women that they visit, usually 2 or 3 women. And sometimes it might be someone you never met. But I just called this lady to ask if she could bring me some Gatorade because I was very sick again. And she not only did that, she insisted on coming inside and helping me. And she took my son, who had been bored out of his mind, for a walk. She brought ginger ale, bananas, soup, just a whole bunch of things. And I will never forget that. She did something for my son that I absolutely could not do at the moment because I had to be by a bathroom because I was so sick. And it's helped me grow too. There are times where I got to serve others, help them pack for a move, or clean after they've moved out, help with their children, or just be there to listen. One time when I became a friend's visiting teacher, I drove up with some chocolate and a card just to let her know, hey, I'm your new visiting teacher. She and her husband had water gushing out of their yard and down the street. And it turned out there was this boulder on a pipe that had been there for many years underground. And I can't even imagine what their water bill would have been. So they were very stressed out at the moment. And my timing was perfect because my husband had what they needed to get the boulder off, because that would have been one more cost in hiring a professional. So I was able to run home and get my husband, and he was able to wrap something around the boulder and pull it off with his large truck. So it felt really good to be able to help them in that way. And oh yeah, her husband had just become unemployed just, I think, days before. And, you know, when it rains, it pours. Anyway, I could write a novel about all the ways that I've been blessed by others and the opportunities that I've had to grow as I serve others too. Like, I feel so lucky to be around these amazing people. And I'm grateful that my kids have them as an example. Please tell me again what you're grateful for.